A group of furious ex-soldiers had already failed once to kill President Charles de Gaulle, and it cost their leader his life. Determined not to fail again, the survivors turned to someone outside their ranks, a mysterious British hitman known only as the Jackal. He agreed to the job for $500,000 on one condition: total independence. The group robbed banks across France just to pay him. In Genoa, the Jackal ordered a custom rifle disguised inside a crutch, the barrel hidden where no one would ever think to look. He also needed a new identity. A forger supplied him with fake papers, but when the man tried to squeeze him for more money, the Jackal killed him without hesitation and moved on as if nothing happened. In Paris, he slipped into an apartment overlooking the square where de Gaulle would appear and quietly copied the key. Everything was falling into place, but French intelligence was closing in. They captured one of the plotters and pulled the word Jackal out of him before he died. A quiet, methodical detective named Lebel was handed the case, and he had almost nothing to go on: a code name and a killer nobody had ever seen. De Gaulle refused to cancel a single public appearance, forcing Lebel to race against the clock in near-total secrecy. Meanwhile, the Jackal charmed his way into a countess's bed in Nice, only to leave her murdered when she asked one question too many. He survived a brutal car crash, dyed his hair, put on glasses, and became a Danish schoolteacher just to keep moving. Every disguise bought him another day. Every kill erased another trail. Lebel followed anyway, piecing together fragments other men would have missed. On the day of the ceremony, the Jackal took his position above the crowd, assembled his rifle piece by piece, and waited for de Gaulle to step into view. He fired once. De Gaulle bent down at that exact moment to embrace a war veteran, and the bullet missed by inches. The Jackal calmly reloaded for a second shot. At that same instant, Lebel burst through the door behind him. There was no negotiation, no chase, no final confession, just a single shotgun blast, and it was over. De Gaulle finished his ceremony without ever knowing how close death had come. The Jackal was buried under a name that wasn't even his own. Nobody in the crowd that day ever learned how close they came to watching history change forever.